I thought I'd make a little video over my 2000 Ford F350. I'm doing a 6.0 transmission cooler upgrade. As you can see, this is just a cheap eBay one. Hopefully it holds up. Hopefully it doesn't crack and start spewing out ATF when I'm going down the road. That would not be cool, but here it is. And the setup that they had before was, here's the stock cooler, which, as you can see, this is a big reason why it was not cooling very well. But it had this one and it had that other one over there. So how they had this thing rigged up was ATF flows from the transmission, goes up to the radiator, to the water to oil heat exchanger in the radiator, comes out the radiator, and then goes through this line, which was hose clamped to this piece of fuel line, and that originally went to this transmission cooler, this little one sitting on the front side of the AC condenser, and it would flow through that, out the outlet, into the inlet of the stock cooler, and then inlet right there, and then out through the outlet. And they had a transmission magnetic filter rigged up down there. So yes, I could have pressure washed this out and probably reused that. I mean, it actually didn't seem like too bad of a setup they had going on there, but as you can see, there's obviously a leak, and yeah, it plugged most of that. Ironically, the trans temp wasn't really that bad. It did an okay job cooling, so it was mostly on that and the heat exchanger in the radiator, I'd say. But just to make things simpler, I'm gonna delete all this stuff and put this 6.0 one in. Now, when I was taking this thing apart, the front cooler was kind of leaking onto the AC condenser, so I ended up spraying that out with hot water and a pressure washer. You know, careful not to damage the fins, and I had everything capped off, so there's theoretically no moisture getting into there. And then after that, I'm like, well, the intercooler's kind of plugged with mud and oily gunk, so pulled the intercooler and sprayed this out as well. And then I was looking, man, the radiator has some mud and gunk in it too, so I ended up pulling that off to spray it out. So yeah, I ended up pulling all the coolers off. This power steering and hydro boost cooler on the bottom here. Oop. That circulates the the ATF through it. It was pretty plugged. I ended up just pressure washing it here in the shop. Just cleaning out these fins worked okay. So that's gonna stay. But this is all gonna go. So like I said, once it's all apart like this, it's pretty easy to rig it up how I want. So I'm gonna delete this hard line up here, and I got some miscellaneous hose and some clips. Thanks later. Some 1/2 inch to 3/8 adapters, because the 6.0 cooler is 1/2 inch barbs on it. And I got a transmission filter. This is for 6.0. 6.0 I just bought, so that's not included. Got some things to tie the line up to, stuff like that. But yeah, see how this turns out here. But yeah, as you can see, all apart, just for the trans cooler upgrade. Hopefully it's worth it. All right, so I got the 6.0 transmission cooler in here. As you can see, it's all bolted up, and this cooler actually bolts up to the stock mounting locations that this other one does, which makes it not too bad of a job to do. And as for the lines, what I did is I took all that out and I eliminated this hard line, as you can see. So the lines are running through here. So I got 3/8, and then you can see these hose clamps. That's where the 3/8 to 1/2 inch adapter comes in on both sides. This one with the piece of tape and it says R on it is my return. So these lines just run up along here, and I cut a little slot out of this air dam so they could run through on top of the intercooler mount, and they go through and back down through there. And on their turn, I got that magnetic filter, and then that just ties in with the stock line. Same thing with the other one. I ended up just adding a new piece of hose in right up here and deleting the old line completely out of the equation just to make it simpler. So then they run up down through here, and like I said, they go through that 3/8 to 1/2 inch adapter, and I used various flex tubing to try to prevent rubbing through in areas that, you know, the line is rubbing on stuff. Then my feed is this left one, goes into the left side of the cooler, flows through, and return is the long one. It goes all the way to the right side, and it kind of runs underneath this power steering Hydro Boost cooler. And yeah, like I said, it just bolts right up. You got these two mounts right here, and then for the lower, I ended up putting some rubber washers behind the mounts in between, just to give it a little bit of a dampening effect. But yeah, like I said, I didn't want to spend over $300 on like a Dorman or any other more expensive cooler. So this one was about $115 from eBay, so hopefully it holds up. It is aluminum and the fins are pretty delicate, but yeah, you can see it just definitely does look a lot bigger than it does stock compared to that, especially. So should be a pretty good upgrade on this truck. We'll see the differences once I start driving it around. But yeah, looks pretty nice sitting down in there. Now I got the AC condenser hooked up, as you can see, and it just sits down there pretty nice. I had to move this return line over a little bit to clear the condenser. I'm probably gonna zip tie them up to stuff so nothing really rubs, you know. But should be good. All right, here it is. No leaks that I see so far. Should be good to go. Kind of got the line zip tied up, hopefully where they won't interfere. But yeah, filled up the trans to account for everything. It took about 2 quarts extra, but granted, everything did drain out of the lines and stuff. But yeah. Okay. This truck's back together. Time to go test it. Shouldn't leak that I know of. But yeah, be interesting to see how well this works out. The conclusion went missing, but overall I got about a 40-degree difference with the 6.0 transmission cooler, and I'm very happy with the results. It is a lot easier to drive around and not have to worry about those transmission temps spiking. So overall, I'm happy with it. Thanks for watching.